How's it going, you guys? Yap here, and what you're watching is a game of Black Ops Domination on Summit. I sped up the first about 2 minutes because I like my videos to be around 6.5, 7 minutes. I find that that's probably the best time. Anything more, you kind of lose focus. People stop listening to you, just click off. At least I do. Like when I see a video is past 10 minutes, I usually won't even click on it because my ADD is just that bad. But what I wanted to talk about with you guys is PS3 versus Xbox. This is like an endless debate. It will probably never end until the next generation of consoles come in, but I want to give my 2 cents on what I believe is the better console, and I've written up like a little list on Microsoft Word with 5 things I want to go over, and I'm just going to say right now, these are my opinions. You might not share them. If that's true, leave it in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys think is better, and don't go all fanboyish in the comments, start flame wars. If you want, start little debates, if you will. I'm trying to make this sound all clean and professional, but don't start going fanboy on whichever console you might use. At least that's how I used to be. But yeah, and I won't mention PC because PC is just in a total other ballpark than PS3 and Xbox. And truth is, I don't have much playtime clocked in on PC. I've never really been much of a PC gamer, except for, those little Fisher-Price games where you learn how to type on the keyboard when you're like 6. That and like games where you have to count, like Sesame Street, and there was this other one I can't remember, but there was like a jukebox, and you have to point coins in, and you help them go on adventures. I sound like I'm retarded. But anyways, I don't have much PC background, but I did play on the PS3 extensively, and I am currently playing on the Xbox quite extensively. And I figure I have a pretty good say on what I think is good, what I think is bad. Let's get right into the list. First and foremost, graphics. Alright, graphics. This is kind of like a double-edged sword kind of thing, because in one sense, PS3 graphics should be better. It's Blu-ray compared to Xbox, which is HD DVD. But the fact is, most games like, say, Call of Duty, they're ported from the Xbox to the PS3. In other words, on the PS3, you're watching HD graphics instead of Blu-ray. I don't know why they do that. I'm guessing it's easier to like code or just to make games in general for DVD than Blu-ray, because it's less complicated. But because of that, the PS3 versions usually look a little worse, and you could tell in Black Ops the frame rate on the PS3 is kind of not as up to Xbox standards. There's a couple visual mess-ups and stuff like that. But if a game is made specifically for the PS3, for example, you got Heavy Rain, Uncharted, any of the Uncharted. Uncharted 2 is a beautiful game. God of War 3 is a beautiful game. If the game is just for the PS3, I would safely say that it would be far surpassing anything the Xbox could do visually if the game was just for PS3. If it was cross-platform, the PS3 would probably look worse. So take that into thought. Next point. We still have 4 points to go. Controller. I might be a little biased considering that I went from the PS3 to the Xbox, but I don't know. I find that the PS3 controller is better. The only thing I like about the Xbox controller slightly better is that I feel like I can shoot faster because of the back, because of RT. It's curved nicely, and I feel like I can shoot better. And I don't know, that might be it. Maybe the thumbsticks, now that I've gotten used to them. But when I first switched to the Xbox, obviously I had a lot of trouble because the controls are just so different. I find that the controller for the PS3 is much smaller, and I don't know. For some reason, I felt like, I can't even describe it. I just feel like the PS3 controller was slightly better. Maybe I'll get used to the Xbox. I'm still not totally used to it. I still don't have the aim I used to have on PS3. And besides that, the directional sticks for the Xbox is just like one big button. Just like Google a picture of an Xbox 360 controller. And then a Sony PS3 controller, each direction, up, down, left, right, are all single buttons. And I find that makes it easier to do basic things like scrolling through messages or typing without the keyboard attachment, because I don't have that. But that's just my opinion. I find right now that the PS3 controller is still better than the Xbox. Next, trophies versus achievements. Now, when I was on the PS3, I did not give a rat's ass about trophies. You had the gold, silver, bronze, platinum. I never got a platinum. I didn't get many golds. I think I maybe 2 or 3 golds, several bronzes, just from playing story modes and stuff. But on the Xbox, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that you can actually keep track of how well you're doing, but I actually care about my achievements. Like right now I have 6,000 gamer score. For those on Xbox might not be that much, but I'm very happy with that so far. And I don't know, maybe it's just, like I said, it's easier to keep track of. For example, instead of saying, if you're, two friends on PS3, it's like, oh, how many trophies do you have? Oh, I have 2 platinums, 3 golds, 4 silvers, and 62 bronzes. And then you would be comparing trophy numbers. Instead, just say, how much gamer score do you have? Oh, 7,000. I have 13,000. It's much easier to keep track of, and I find that gives me a bit more motivation to want to actually, get gamer score. But that's just my opinion. I find that the Xbox does that slightly better, getting achievements or trophies, etc., etc. Finally, last point. We have like a minute. Yeah, a minute. Okay, the online community and the connection. Alright, I played Black Ops on both PS3 and Xbox, and as soon as I came over to the Xbox, I found that there were a lot less second chance users. There were still a lot, but I found there were far fewer second chance users and a lot more ghost kids. I don't know if that's true, but on PS3 I found that a lot more people used Last Stand and Second Chance, and on Xbox a lot more people used Ghost. Maybe because I switched over after Christmas, so maybe during that time Ghost became more popular, but I just found that as soon as I switched over. The connection on the Xbox, my opinion, is far superior to the PS3. As soon as we switched over, my friend and I, who started playing with all our Xbox buddies, we said right away that the 3-bar on the Xbox feels like a 4-bar on the PS3, and I still believe that. The connection is just far superior in my opinion. And what else did I want to say? And the community online, people say that the Xbox players are better. I do not agree. There are great players on the PS3. In fact, my KD might actually be better on the Xbox than on PS3. I don't know what it is. There are a lot more people, and there's a lot younger people also, but that's just my opinion. I always say this, but if you're into gaming, if you want a console that is strictly gaming all the time, I would recommend getting an Xbox 360 if you haven't done so already. If you want a console that is everything, it is entertainment system, Blu-ray, music. I'm sure the Xbox can get music also. I'm pretty sure it is. Blu-ray, beautiful games for the PS3 exclusive. If you want an entertainment system, Sony. If you want a purely gaming, just all-around gaming, Xbox. That's just my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your opinions in the comment below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.